Hello filmmakers, this is Mr. Granlund here, and I hope you are excited to enter Unit 2. It's going to be the next month of your instructional journey as you learn to become better filmmakers. This is probably one of my favorite units because you really get into the nuts and bolts of what makes movies great, and that's editing. That's probably one of my favorite aspects of movie making. So as we take a look at weeks 3 through 6 here, or also Unit 2, editing, there's a number of things that we go through to learn how to become better editors. So the first thing is understanding different editing techniques. So in the Formative Editing Techniques worksheet, you'll take a look at 2 videos. The first video is 9 cuts every editor should know, and the second video is new media rights, jump cut, match cut, cutaway. And after you finish watching these videos, then you'll answer the questions in a worksheet that's attached to this assignment. You're also later going to create a summative montage scene. Now, in order to understand how montages work and how to cut in rhythm or cut on the beat, I want you to observe some formative edit to the beats. So in the edit to the beat worksheet or observation sheet, you're going to take a look at different hype videos and you're going to do your own YouTube search. You won't have a list of videos for this one. You're just going to find any 3 hype videos on YouTube. Now you can look for highlight reels, hype videos, and you're going to look at different qualities about these videos, and you'll answer questions about those videos in the provided worksheet. Being a good filmmaker requires you to be good at observation, and you will assess each video in terms of audience motivation, synchronization, and pacing. And you can write about 1 to 2 sentences about each of those qualities for each of the 3 movies, and then you'll turn it in. It shouldn't take you more than about 15 minutes. Now this is an optional worksheet. Sometimes students find this helpful, sometimes students don't. But the cutting video planning worksheet asks you to think about what 4 cuts are you going to do in your 4 cuts video. To just think about how you're going to make those cuts before you go make the video, because you do have to think through some options before you get started. Now below, I have a cuts video that has 9 different kinds of cuts. And below that, I have some cutting tutorials. Again, the new media rights and the 9 cuts every editor should know, but then also 2 videos that are really helpful in showing how I made a complete cutting video project. And here's that worksheet. And it has definitions of each cut, and it asks you specific questions of what are you going to do in your footage for your jump cut, for your match cut, a cutaway, or your choice cut. Now once you have filmed those different short video clips and you've assembled them together, making those specific cuts, then you're going to submit that 4 cuts video here. Now it should be around 30 seconds to a minute, and that's a rough estimate. The summative montage scene is where you demonstrate your ability to sync your cuts to the beat of some music. And so you're going to think about some sort of action. So you're going to film a montage. Some examples of actions include cooking or building something, exercising, and studying. And you're going to just get really short clips, like between 1 and 3 seconds long, of you doing some sort of action from an angle. You're going to do about 20 of these. And then you're going to assemble them together, and every time the beat hits some part of the music, that's when you're going to transition to a new shot. And you're going to do this for all of those 20 shots and make something that looks really cool. Again, I have some examples here and some tutorials that go step by step how to create this project. Once you have completed this project, this is going to be the rubric that I use to grade this project, and you'll submit the assignment by clicking the submission button over here. Now, we're not quite done yet. We've learned a lot about editing at this point, but there's still one more very cool thing I want you to be able to do, and that is make your own Zach King magic jump cut. Now, Zach King has all kinds of tricks that he does, and he got started by just using his phone and taking some knowledge that he actually got in high school and further developed in college as well, but then took that kind of to the next level. And I want you to have that same experience. This is going to be between 5 and 30 seconds long, and you're going to make a magic jump / seamless cut / match cut to make one of these magic effects. There's some tutorials and things here, and as always, if you're confused, you can always search Google, you can always search YouTube, and there's always excellent examples using all the different kinds of apps that you can think about. I mean, there's so much information out there, but you know that I'm always there for you. I got your back. So if you get confused, send me an email, sign up for a one-on-one meeting, and we'll get you connected to the information that you need. Now, I have some last-minute things at the bottom of this unit to help you make your videos. So here are some tutorials of how to do some cool effects for your Summative Montage project. You don't have to do all of them. This is not something you'll need. There's some music here. Again, this is just the same music, but just kind of in a slightly different format. And I have more audio resources for you here. And all of these are for free. You can choose to use them, you can choose to use something else, but I want to give you as much information as possible so that you can make the best movie. And as always, filmmakers, I'm excited to see your films, and have a great Titan day.